In today's society, our world is surrounded by pressure. Pressure to look, to act, and to feel a certain way. The pressure on teenage girls is overwhelming. Magazines, advertisements displaying flawless faces and bodies, our friends and peers pressuring us to try and do different things to become popular, and our parents and family members pressuring us into becoming young, responsible adults. This incredible amount of pressure being put on teenagers is unhealthy and needs to stop. The media in particular urges girls to be perfect. It enforces to the world what a girl should look like instead of the natural beauty within themselves. Suddenly, our world becomes fake. Being compared to these size 0 Photoshop models covered in makeup quickly leads to insecurities in girls just wishing they can look like that, when really, it's completely unrealistic. Girls spend hours getting facials, applying makeup, straightening their hair, tanning, and trying to change themselves just that someone else thinks they're beautiful. An Australian high school is surveyed to see what % of girls say the media influences the way they look, and a remarkable 75% of girls admit to being persuaded by these images. The media has put false messages in our heads, repeating to us negative thoughts such as these. If a girl eats too much, she's fat. If a girl doesn't eat enough, she's anorexic. If a girl wears makeup, she's fake. If a girl doesn't wear makeup, she's ugly. Every little flaw about a girl seems to get pointed out at least once or even repeatedly in their lifetime. Girls are starving themselves, developing eating disorders, resorting to self-harm, anorexia, bulimia, suffering depression, or even suicide. It takes that one person to step in and change someone's life, but they can either positively or negatively affect them. Spreading rumors, using false labels, or pointing out something that you see as a flaw in someone else are some negative examples. No matter how many times a message is repeated in our own minds, we start to believe it the moment someone else sees it too. If we have a pimple on our face or a bad hair day that we're incredibly insecure and aware of, the last thing we need is someone pointing it out to everyone just so that they get a laugh in return. Meanwhile, that same girl goes home every night crying, wishing she could change herself just so that she stopped becoming the victim of all this hate. Constantly getting put down by our peers truly hurts. No matter how many times they say they're just joking, these negative thoughts get trapped in our heads, and after a while, we start to believe them. We need to positively change someone's life, to take the initiative to tell someone who's insecure that they are beautiful and they deserve to be here. Being stuck in a world where you feel like you're never good enough seems crazy, but that's why I'm here to tell you that we can change that. We can stop the hate by simply complimenting someone, including them, respecting them, and accepting them for who they are. People tend to get made fun of for being different, but since when is being different such a bad thing? I believe that beauty is in the eye of the beholder, and what matters most is how you see yourself. It's for this reason that I strongly support the Project JED and MTV movement that love is louder. Love is louder than anger, abuse, anxiety, bullying, depression, fear, loneliness, and stress. So embrace your differences because that's what makes you unique. Even the celebrities and models that we see in TV or in these magazines have insecurities too. What we need to realize is the things people say to us or about us don't define who we are. People say you can't be beautiful if you're curvy. Look at Marilyn Monroe. People say you can't be a role model if you've had your own self-struggle. Look at Demi Lovato. At the end of the day, you aren't who people say you are. You are who you choose to be. And I believe that if we work together, we can prove that love is louder than the pressure to be perfect. Thank you.